Hello everyone!
Hey guys! Welcome back to ForWhy!
Oh no, that's the end music.
The end, Julie. Yeah, got that in the end. Oh, I missed this space.
We're back.
We're back in business. We're back in
business.
better. Yeah. How have you been, friend? I
am living. Surviving, not thriving.
As you should.
What about you?
I am alive, and that's all that matters.
We're here.
Yep.
We're not dying.
No. God willing. Thanks.
And we have a roof overhead.
Amen. Hallelujah. I mean, just barely, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. We don't talk about that.
I got new boots.
Love it. You look so good. You look like a professional lady.
Yeah, today I said, let me dress up like a business lady going to a class, but I don't know.
No, but I'm here for it.
Today.
It's been a while.
It's like, how do you do this?
How do you do this anymore? I don't know how to do this.
This is annoying me. Why is this podcast room falling apart?
I don't know. Like, who did that? And why didn't they fix it?
There
do you know what I mean? Sorry, the table thing.
I think it's just like paint stuck on with like super glue, but
it was rubbish.
There
they
we
need
go.
To keep out.
I fixed it. I feel better now.
I'm proud of you.
We wanted to talk about
being in our 20s and the struggles of it. I feel like we should break it down into categories.
Yeah, I was like, let's talk about being in your 20s, because some people are married with kids and others are still like 30 and still living like children. 19. Yeah. So I feel like in your 20s it's like everyone is at a different place. It's not like when you were like 16 and kind of everyone is at the same
place as you, because you're just going into like upper education, you're kind of just figuring it out and stuff. Yeah. So I just hate it here. Like, you know, when you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing with myself, but then like you're only in your 20s, you're like, we're in our early 20s.
Like, I feel like there's this expectation for you have to figure it all out in your 20s, so by the time you're 30 you
will have kids and
by the time you are like in a good place with a good job, with a good, like, you know, everything's sorted, when in reality people nowadays live till 90, so
you know what I mean? Like Oprah didn't become Oprah until she was 30.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like realistically, I don't feel like I should have all my shit together, but then everybody has their shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm the only one, which obviously I'm not, but you know when you just feel like you're the only one who's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it always feels like, am I the only one that's like like imposter syndrome and like trying to find a job, like a job you like, not just any job.
Just any job.
But then at some point you're just like, I'm gonna take anything at this point, which is also like,
that's literally me. I'm leaving my job. I'm quitting Sainsbury's in 8 weeks. Yep.
Vibes. I'm gonna take these glasses off because they're like, this is too tight, so it like presses it against my. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm so croaky with my glasses. Today was not the day to put on contact lenses.
It's okay.
No.
You still look cute. The glasses match the vibe. It matches the
aesthetic. It was very sexy secretary.
It was.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm quitting my job in 8 weeks. I'm saying it now. Am I gonna get anything in my field? Probably not.
I have to say there is some journalism work in Croydon though.
There is. That's if they hire me.
Well, I'll make them hire you. I'll walk in there and I'll be like, where's the application for Shania?
Please. Thank you.
And they'll be like, who? And I'll be like, no.
You know who.
You know who. And you're
know who that is.
You're gonna give her a job. Otherwise we're having a problem. You and me.
Because I'm tired. Like, oh my God. I'm going to write an article on the politics of Sainsbury's because that shit is messy. Do you know how messy that store is?
I always, oh my God, so I go to, I feel like, why do I feel like it's not recording? Does it have a red light when it's recording?
I don't know.
I can't
Do you feel like we have to start this all over again?
I need to go check. But
also the audio is really low.
Yeah, I made it higher.
It's still like not as what I'm used to it being. Is it recording?
Where's the time? Yeah, so it's all good.
Okay.
It usually does a red light, doesn't it?
I don't remember.
No. Anyway, we haven't been here for a month. Leave us alone.
Leave us alone. We're trying to get back into business.
No, also when I usually go shop in Sainsbury's because it's the closest one to us, and I only found out now that the Sainsbury's we go to has a health score of 3 out of 5, and I was like, ew.
Oh.
How is that possible for a supermarket?
Oh, we always have pigeons in our store.
Yeah, but
Fun fact.
Ew.
Yeah. Like, because of the way the doors are, and
okay, yeah.
our ones.
Yeah, but yours goes like high up.
It goes really high up.
Yeah.
So there's like the pigeons just go all the way up into the store and get like trapped there, and then they have to call someone to use a bow and arrow to kill it, which is really sad because you don't really want to kill pigeons like that, but hey ho.
A bow and arrow. That is a lot.
Not a bow and arrow, but you know, like a crossbow.
Yeah, but that is still a lot.
Because you can't like use a gun, so you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, but also like, so they have this like, it's like nepotism, but in like the worst way. So if the regional manager doesn't like your store manager, then they can get them fired very easily by doing like some shady shit, and they can also block them from going higher up or going to a different
Not people
store.
power tripping while they're working for Sainsbury's.
Right, and then the
So
store
sad.
manager can block the actual managers from moving to different stores and stuff, or progressing to any other place. Like, it's very political. It's very scary. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm ready to go.
Girl, you're doing a master's. You're not supposed to be working in a supermarket. Let's be real.
You say that, but some guy had like a master's in like fucking
But some people
mathematics.
don't have ambition. Sorry.
Yeah, but like, do I?
No, some people that are like my job is in the field, right? Like, it's celebrity news. But then people are there like, I was like, oh, I'll do this during my course, but after I'm done with my course, I want to get a full-time job at like a different place.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, that's what I used to say. And in my head, I'm like, I can't help if you don't have ambition. Like, if you can just settle
True.
for this, like, it's not my problem.
It's not. Yeah, I get you.
Especially in your 20s. I feel like now's the time to try out a different job.
Yeah. Like, just explore a little bit. And everyone's like, oh, what about your field? I'm like, wherever the wind blows. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just need a job, and then that can lead me into a higher ambition when I have some stability.
Yeah.
Once there's stability, then there can be an ambition.
Yeah.
But it's like, that takes time and takes effort. But I know people who are in their 40s still trying to figure it out, and that's what scares me the most.
But also, okay, it's like almost people get judged when they're 50 or 40, whatever, and they don't have this settled life yet, where they have been doing a job for this many years and they don't have a house with a wife or whatever. Yeah. It's like, why doesn't he have his life sorted? Why doesn't she have her life sorted? And it's like, but
that's not how it works.
Leave them alone. Like, if they want to, if they're living their best life like that, then whatever.
But there's other conditions to life than just having the normalized, you need to get a career, you need to get a family, you need to get this.
But I feel like in your 20s, it's almost like you're pushed to
figure that out already. Because it's like, once we've done our masters, then what?
PhD. Craig was looking for jobs, and then suddenly I see him looking up PhDs at Brunel, and I was like, I thought you wanted a job after the masters, and he's like, yeah, but now I'm thinking, and I was like, you just want to stay a student? And he was like, maybe, because as soon as you have a full-time job, right, it's like you're a full adult now.
Be an adult. Yeah, like I was this close. If I was rich, or if I had money, stable money, then I would definitely do a PhD.
Yeah. Also, most PhDs are funded, so you get paid. Like, you don't get paid like a lot, but you do get paid. Yeah.
But that's not in my economic situation to be able to do that. But I would definitely do it. Like, that was my ambition. And my mum's always wanted me to be like a doctor or something.
But you can still do that. Like, you can be a journalist for 5 years, then go to do a PhD. Because PhD people, they are every age. Like, because it's research based. It's not you go into a course.
But I'm 100% like, no. Do you know? You're like,
once you low-key want to be called Dr. Schneier. And then they're like, doctor in what? And you're like, journalist. And they're like, okay.
English literature.
English lit.
Maybe.
Film.
I still can't use punctuation and grammar correctly, but I'm joking. But it's like, no. Because once you're out of an institution, to then go back into it is a bit long. Maybe in the future, but who knows?
I know, but PhDs work really different to like masters, and especially in our field. Like in medicine, obviously not, because but like in our fields, in like the arts thingies and engineering thingies, that's not our field, but I feel like I'm doing it half the time.
Doing up geography most of the time.
But yeah, so it's just so weird when I have my one friend who's been dating since she was 15, like the same guy. So they've been dating in June. It's gonna be 8 years.
Wow.
Which is like crazy in that age, right?
Yeah.
Because they've gone through high school and uni, like bachelor and masters together.
Wow.
She's in her masters now. And but she's like, I'm like waiting for them to be engaged, but she's like, no, I don't want to be engaged like in my 20s, like when I'm 30 something. And I'm like,
should.
Interesting. No, I just found it interesting because you expect them to be like engaged like soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from her perspective, I've never talked to him about this.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because it would have been 5 years with my ex. So if I was in that situation, I probably would be like her.
Yeah.
Be like, no, that's not a financial thing that we could do or be in a position of.
But I don't know if it's financial. I think for her, it's just like, she wants to do her masters, and then she might want to do another master's where she's just 2 years, not 1 year, or like a year and a half. So I feel like maybe she just thinks of herself as not like ready for that settled life. Yeah.
Would that hold her back from doing educational stuff? Like, does
I don't know.
Being married
maybe you would like, you don't want to, because they live apart still, because she's in a different city, right? So you don't want to be engaged and not even living together. Like in my opinion, it's a bit weird one. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Do you, in your relationship, because you guys are 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Do you think in like the next couple of years, like 25, you'd be...
Craig says no, but I know he kind of means yes, but it's okay. If we do have like, both me and him are like, we don't want to get married because me and my parents were divorced, so I didn't get a good example of marriage. And then his parents are also a situation. And so we don't have a good image of marriage. But I always say like, I would marry him, but we don't, like, for us it would be like, we want to do it like on a beach in secret, no one knows. Like,
you bitch. You better not. You better not.
No one gets invited, just suddenly we're married.
No.
But I don't know, I've never needed to have it on paper to prove that
you're in your relationship's at the highest that you can get.
Yeah. But like, for example, in Luxembourg, when you're married, or like, what is it, official partnership, or like the equivalent, but just not, you get less taxes.
Okay.
So then it makes sense, like it almost makes sense to
get married
or do that legal partnership thing.
Yeah.
But here, apparently in the UK, it's not like that.
No.
So I was like, oh. Okay. So like in Luxembourg, it's almost like, okay, it'd be a smart idea, like financially almost.
Yeah.
But then me and Craig, you know how you get like presents when you get married? Like you get like a nice dining set.
Yeah.
And me and Craig are like obsessed with like we want to invite.
You guys are so old.
You know, like a doll.
You're so old.
So when we were looking at houses, we were like, but we need space. No. We were like, we need space to invite people because we love having people over and
you guys love hosting.
Hosting, yeah. So we were walking past the store and we were like, oh, this is such a nice dining set. And Craig was like, yeah, so nice. I was like, they're really expensive, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but that's what you get when you get married. That's the kind of stuff you get gifted. It's true, though.
It is true.
My mom got her dining set when she married my dad, like 25 years ago, whatever. And we're still using it to this day because it's like proper China. Expensive China. Yeah. So I was just saying to Craig, like, when you get married, you at least get like stuff like this.
Do you know what? It is profitable.
And I was like, let's like, especially like my family's big and they have money. Like, why not
just utilize all the aspects of life?
Who did I think I told this to someone. They were like, so you just would get married for the gifts? And I'm like,
100%.
I want a nice dining set, but I don't want to spend 500 pounds.
So marriage to you, what is that? Because that's always a good question. That
I don't know. I just feel like if you want to be together forever, you can just do that. You don't need to get married for that. But I understand that loads of people want to have that ceremony to like prove, like to celebrate their love. Like I get why people want to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I need to do it to prove that I love my partner.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
See, when I was younger, when I was more religious, it was more like to be unified in the eyes of the Lord and shit. No, that's not shit.
But
sorry,
I think
that
lots of people think like that still.
Phrases.
Yeah,
it is a very good thing. Like
I would not want to get married in church though. Anyway,
I still would if my partner was my mum, especially my nan. If she, God willing, she's still alive when I get married. Like she would definitely want me to like.
I feel like she
get married in a
will
church.
be because I feel like her spirit would want to, like she wants to see, like, you know, she's like, I will not miss that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's like, no. She
out here, Martha, you slaying the game. Did you see her in her dress?
On her story? Yeah, so cute.
She's the queen. She thinks she runs the shit, and she do.
She does. Like, even when we were at your birthday and we were sitting there, you know, like, she was just sitting, but she still was like...
The presence.
You know she was the head of the family. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because she's that bitch.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nan.
She has the energy.
But yeah, so probably if my partner was down for it, like I would like to be just the ceremony, like. But I don't want all the hymns. I don't want some long prayers. I kind of just want the get to the point. Do you know what I mean?
Give me food.
That's literally my vibes. Like it's cute and everything, but like let's speed up the process. Go to the party, you know what I mean? Like do the vows, do all of that. Like I want the classical vows, but I also want freestyling. Like words mean more to me when they come from your heart instead of just reciting them from somebody else. So it's like things like that.
But would you want to be married by the end of your 20s? Like in the perfect world?
I don't know, because like I know I'm only in the early years of my 20s.
I feel like we have to do a part 2 when we're like 28.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like, to think about it, no, because I don't even see myself in a relationship, let alone like...
Yeah, but I think like for some people it can go really quick. Like just to go back on, so I have friends from like that are like still 18, but I also have friends that are like almost 30. So I have like the range.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, like, for example, a friend from uni, she had a boyfriend like 2 years. I think they've been dating 2 years, but I think because of both of their backgrounds so he's Pakistani and she's Bengali. Okay. Well, they're obviously both British, but their ethnicities. Yeah. They got married already.
Lit.
And she's or even a year younger than you, I think.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure, or half a year, something like that. So I think it also like, maybe it's also because we're in London and there's so many different cultures.
Yeah, it's like...
Where some cultures it's normal to get, you've been dating for 2 years, okay, now, like, you know, it's kind of an expectation.
But like, I don't... So there's these 2 girls that I went to school with, both white girls, British white girls, and they're engaged.
Yeah, but I also think it's a new trend to be like early child and early engagement.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, and I think it's Kylie Jenner.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Don't you think? Like, I swear since she got Stormy when she was like 22, 21, 22, something, 21. She's a year older than me. She's 24 currently. So I think 21. She was like 21 or 22. Yeah. So when she had her baby, I swear after that, I saw way more people like...
being like, I want to be a young mum.
Yeah. Maybe it's like, I'm just imagining it, but I swear. But obviously she makes it seem like, ooh, it's fun, but also she has to, like, if I had her money, you could have 10 children and they'd all be fine.
They would all be all right, yeah. She literally has a play space for her child in her office.
Yeah, she has the money, she has the space, she has the... You know, she can have 12 nannies if she would want to.
And a big ass family.
So you can offer your child like a really good life. So then it's no problem having a child when you're 20. But when you're 20 and you're still very young and you need to figure it out, it's like there's so much more challenges that come with that.
It makes me sick. Like because when I see it, me and my friend was laughing about it because we were like, really? Like out of all the people you would think to get not against her or anything, it's just more like I didn't expect those 2 out of everybody that we went to school with to be like, okay, let's tie the knot real quick.
Yeah, I get you.
And it's like, and then me and my friend just looked at each other like, what are we doing wrong? And then you like think for a second.
But I don't need to be engaged at 21.
Yeah, and then you remember like, I don't need to do that. Like,
well, I'm 23 now. I also don't need to be engaged at 23.
No.
But like, I realized that I'm in the age where if I come home now, like, so two of my friends are obviously pregnant with a kid right now. They're 22 and 21 or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And I was like shocked. I was more shocked than when I told my parents. My parents were like, yeah, but they're not 16. It's not like teen pregnancy. And I was like, oh my God, that's crazy to me that I could come home and I'll be like, I'm engaged. And they'd be like, okay cool. Because I live alone. Yeah. I'm almost done with I could get a job now, whatever. Yeah. And I'm 23, so they wouldn't be
as surprised.
I guess in your head, you're still like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they were like, yeah, but I mean, they're not like 16 and having a baby. They're like 22.
What you have to remember is like, we're not kids anymore. Yeah. And that's the shock of being just 18 and just being like, oh, I can drink now and I can do this.
I feel like 18 you get treated as kind of a kid. I feel like it's this past 21 where people are starting to be like, because loads of people past 21 are working.
Yeah.
Like they are done with their undergraduate. Yeah. Well, if they done one, if not, they are whatever.
Yeah.
But I think, I felt like turning 23, like hearing someone's 23, it doesn't sound anything like you sound like a young person, but not like a child. Yeah,
because I remember being 13, being like, oh, when I'm in my 20s.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you're here now, love.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I know. How do you feel about turning 22 in May?
I don't really care for it.
Yeah. It's such a weird age. But the only good thing is a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, but like I'm not going to be that person who puts it in my caption.
I'll put it, not in your caption, but on your Instagram. On your Instagram story, you have to put the music on top of it.
Do I?
Okay, I'll do it for you. Okay. I don't care. I did it for all of my friends because all my friends were obviously turning 22. Yeah.
Okay, just for you and Adele.
Yeah. And Esme. And I don't know who else is Taylor Swift fan.
Who else is Swifties?
I'm not even a Taylor Swift fan. I just think that song is great.
I've never really listened to it.
But just because when it came out, which was when I was like 16, 17, whatever, I remember me and my friend being like, oh my God, we have to play this when we're 22.
So all the songs of ages on it, yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah, but 23 was the Blink 182 song, which is like, nobody likes you when you're 23. And I was like, what a good vibe for this year.
Fair.
Yeah.
22 is going to be, because like I don't feel the age I am now anyway. Like I feel like I put it on myself anyway, but there's a lot of responsibilities that I have on my shoulders, so that the age when you're 21 and you're doing this and that, it's like I don't experience that anyway because I have too much to consider and to be fucking around. Yeah. Like at work, they're like, oh, but you're 21, you're young, I'm like, okay.
You don't know my life.
But I got bills to pay. Yeah. Like,
that is true. That's also like, some people are like 28 still living at home, nothing to worry about. Like even some friends that from Luxembourg, they go to uni Luxembourg, so they can live at home. I'm not saying that, well, not like you at home, like
but they just
live at home. Yeah. They don't have to pay like rent or anything. I think they probably pay their own like whatever at this point, like clothes or like bathroom stuff or whatever. But like they live rent free, obviously, and they don't do like I don't know if they do laundry, but you know what I mean. It's when you live at home, there's much less responsibilities than when you moved out to go to university, like me and some of my other friends, because you have to start. All of a sudden, it's like you have to clean your own place. You have to do the laundry. You have to go grocery shopping. Like you have so many more lists of responsibilities that I don't know these people that are still living at home, going to uni Luxembourg have like the same amount because they're still living at home.
But utilize that shit, man. Like if you can be at home with your parents.
I'm just saying it makes you grow up kind of faster. Yeah, and then with you're at home, but obviously you have so many responsibilities. It's almost the same. Yeah. Like you grow, like your 20s all of a sudden are very adult very quick. Because you have to do all these adult things.
Yeah. But even with all my adult things, I don't have even if I had the means and my family would be okay, I don't have the will to move out. Like, as much as my mum gets on my nerves, love her. But as much as my family gets on my nerves, I don't have the desire to be like, I want my own place.
And obviously it's hard to find something in London when you're one person.
Yeah.
Because you would have to do flat share anyway.
Yeah, I don't like people.
No, so I'm just saying you would have a room anyway, like you have now. You would have a room and then share a bathroom and kitchen.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're a couple, like me and Craig, it's so much easier because you can split the rent of a 1-bedroom apartment and then it's fine.
Yeah.
But if you would want to pay that apartment by yourself, it'd be obviously double the cost. And then it's like,
you'd have to be
with what money?
Yeah. I mean, if you're at this situation in a space where you can afford that, then to each their own. But until that point, no, thank you. But even so, like, it's nice to have your mum's cooking sometimes, and you can go to her house and you can do that, and you can spend time with your family. But sorry, is it done? You're good. But it's like it's not the same as waking up smelling cooking from when you just wake up. You know what I mean? Like hearing your mum playing her music or some shit. Like there's just something very comforting about being at home. But like maybe I think I don't have the desire to move out until I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah. Or like a really well-paying job. I think.
No, even then, like
you just like not being by yourself.
Yeah,
I get you.
I like the comfortability of waking up and there's somebody in my house.
Yeah, no, I get you. So when Craig was still considering, like when he was looking for jobs, we obviously didn't know if he would get one that was around London. So there was a possibility, because I did not want to move back in with friends. Like, sorry, I love all of you guys. But it was either with Craig or by myself. And then I was like thinking like, ooh, like by myself. Like I was kind of like, I don't know. Like, but then some of my friends are doing it. So I was like, I'm sure it would be fine. But just imagining it, like...
Yeah.
Because I was like with Craig like the whole time I've been in London. It was like, I think it would have been good for me though. Like I think it's good for a person to live alone like once in their life. Like just to get to know yourself in that way.
What do you think you would have learned that you haven't learned already in living
I don't know. I just feel like, now everything is split. Like I do the cooking and then Craig does the cleaning. Like, so it's like split. So you don't have, it's like less responsibilities almost like, but then in the same time, it's like when you're in a relationship, there is a second person you have to think of. You can't just selfishly make decisions all the time. Like I know some people are in relationships like that and do that, where they just do whatever they want, even though like, but then me and Craig were like, you run past, you just say, oh, I'm going, like, it's not like, can I go out? It's like, I go out tonight, is that fine with you? Like, like, are you comfortable with being, you always have to think of the other person. So that's, I guess, in a sense as well.
You guys are mad cute.
We are. I don't know. So, but it's like, I don't have to take the trash down because Craig takes the trash down like 90% of the time, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like having to do everything by myself. I would have loved to see me in that situation. Yeah.
To me, because like, my room's a mess, but when I step out of my room, the rest of the house is clean. And there's like some form of sanity in that. But imagine being by yourself and
you're responsible for every part of
every single part of it. Like, it's really bad. At my big age, I still put my plates in the sink, and then just run upstairs and be like, someone will do all that. But it's like, you can't do that shit. You gotta maintain it, as well as maintaining your own body and your own appearance, and then maintaining a job, and then all of that. Like, it just sounds like a lot. And
adulting.
Yeah, that sounds like too much for me. So I'd rather
but then it's like
be with somebody to share the load than to be with the little self. Yeah.
But then it's like, so to go back, like, I have a friend that's the same age as Craig's sister-in-law. And obviously they are married for a few years and have a baby that's about to turn 1. But then my friend from home is still like living at home and like has a boyfriend, but it's not that serious. Like, she has a job, but she lives at home. She has a well-paying job. But it's like so funny to see these people having the same age, and one is married with a kid and the other one is just like
vibing.
Like us, like more like us.
Yeah. Do you think you have to be in a relationship in your 20s, or you should be like, free balling it?
I feel like for most people, if you didn't have relationships in your teens, and I feel like for most people, probably be best to like explore that in your 20s, so you know what you like.
Yeah.
Because I think it only gets like, me thinking about being like, imagine I would be single like after whatever how many years with Craig, and then it's like end of 20s or 30s or whatever. I feel like that is a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. I feel like in your 20s it's first of all easier because more people are single. I feel like I don't know. I've never been 30. It's first of all easier to date around, and then also like you can get to know yourself and what you like.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which you can also figure out with your partner. But I had enough experience with 2 other people in my life before Craig that I feel like I've had it. Like, it's okay. Like,
it's enough.
I can call it quits. Like, it's fine. Like, we can stay with Craig for the rest. I don't. Also, when I hear people like doing dating app, it always sounds awful. Like,
I refuse. I will never. Maybe for like experiments for like a podcast, but I just will never.
I think we should send Shania on Love Island.
I said that. I did say that.
I feel like it'd be the best.
I just don't have the body. I don't have the maintenance. You would have to do like a whole.
Julie. You know how they like get your hair bleached and you get like waxed or lasered. I mean? Like they do like the whole shebang before the show.
I know.
But I feel like you should do it afterwards to be an influencer.
I don't know.
But money.
Like, I know. Like, it might not be Molly May. We all don't have the same 24 hours in the day, Julie.
Can you imagine? Like, in no universe does Molly May have the 24 hours that you have. Like,
trust me. She wouldn't have as. But you know what? To each their own. She
really did. Like, she took her 5 minutes of fame and she really turned it. Like, that's all I can. She
ran with it.
Yeah.
She said, y'all are slacking because you didn't go on a reality show and flip your bag. But, you know.
She was like, let me do this and this and this and this and this.
And you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody in the world has the same economic situation. Well, you move. Anyway, I will go on Love Island. If I'm still single next year, then I will go on Love Island for the bands.
I feel like we need to like up your Instagram game because they will always look at Instagram.
I know, I just don't like doing that. Like,
can you just like cast people that are normal people? Like, I'm so sick of them casting people that already like have like 10K on Instagram. Like,
already.
It's boring.
But like also,
can you go on Too Hot to Handle? You'd be so good. Can you like, I don't want to be touching you. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, they're so nasty. They're
like I'm so horny.
Me too. But like also not on TV.
Yeah. They don't give a shit.
And like the food stuff that they do, like on Love Island, like I couldn't do the food shit. Like I have a very bad gag thing. And then when they kiss everybody, like it's not for me.
It's not for me.
I would do so bad. Yeah. I would do so bad.
I want to go on a reality TV show, but there's none you can go to if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, no.
Rip.
Oh, that's so sad.
We were talking
but you can do what they like do. I don't have a boyfriend and then like pretend.
Yeah, I mean, Craig were like, we should both pretend we're single and then go on it. But I feel like too many people know we're in a relationship. They would definitely. Also, they would not take either me or Craig, but it's okay.
They'll take you. They'll take Craig.
No, Craig's not like you know how they always cast like
a 6-pack, lean
and like gym
muscling
gym lads.
Yeah, I don't want time.
I also don't want Craig to look like that. Like, I'm not attracted to that.
His aesthetic. Yeah, can you imagine if Craig was like, oh.
I like lanky boys. I don't like when they look like a Dorito chip.
You do like lanky boys. I like when they look like a Dorito chip. Just not like extreme Doritos. I like a good shoulder to
cry on.
Yeah, like a broad shoulder, like just like a man.
A man.
It's so funny because I was like talking to my friend and I was like, I like girls, right? I like a very effeminate girl.
Yeah.
But like a man has to be like a man.
You want the extreme of each side.
Either or.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I refuse to get dating apps. I would never get that. I was talking to my friend actually yesterday because he just comes. Shout out to Khalid. Shout out to me.
Wasn't it his birthday?
Yeah. Happy birthday, friend.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Glenn.
Yeah.
And shout out to the
There was
media
loads
gamers.
of birthdays on your side. I was like, okay. Oh
I have so many Aquarius friends.
Interesting.
And I don't like Aquariuses.
Adele is also Aquarius.
Yeah. I just don't like realistically, they get on my nerves. But like my friends are awesome. So like shout out to you guys. But the Aquarius,
what are you?
They are Taurus. Because they're like, they feel something on the inside, but then like project other things on the outside, and it really irritates me. Just like be consistent. Anyway,
interesting.
Get someone else. But what am I saying? Yeah, he came to my house and he was like, I was talking to him about this guy that I like, you know, who I like, and he was like, oh, but you know, sis, like, I want you to have a good person, like the love that you deserve.
That's so sweet.
And I was like, yeah, but also I don't want a relationship like that's long. Like, no, just got out. I just got out of one. He was like, yeah, that was 7 months ago. And I was like,
so true.
Yeah, but like that's not that long ago.
But you are low-key a relationship person, though.
I am a yeah. And he was like, how many guys have you spoken to since? And I was like, wow, I'm a whore.
No.
I was like,
no.
I'm a whore, guys. I'm a whore.
No.
Yes. But yeah, also no. I'm a very much a relationship person. That's why I can't date people.
See, I was like, we were like doing a casual thing for 2 weeks, and then I was like, Craig, so
what's that? What's good? I like that we're the same person.
I mean, like, are we dating or not? Like, I'm not here to play. Like, I don't have time.
Literally,
time's money.
Time is money.
Like, if we're having a casual thing, then that's cool for you. But I'm a dip. I'm not like, I'm not someone that chats. I'm not someone that.
No.
Like, either we're together or not. Like, it's not for me.
A situationship at our big age.
I mean, Craig was like 18 and I was 20, so it wasn't like big age.
For me, that's like, at my big age, out of all my life experiences, I'm not going to be reduced to a situationship.
Yeah. But it's so funny when Craig is a year younger and I'm always like, I do always forget you're a year younger. It might be different for you. And Craig looks at me and he's like, what are you on about?
Like, it's a massive difference.
I'm like, maybe it's different for you in 1 year.
Because you're a young child.
Not
You're
this.
naive.
Not this.
But no, I can't do this is why, like, in your 20s, they're like, oh, get to know who you want, da, da, da. It's a waste of my time. Because I invest so much into people.
Yeah.
That it's like, I don't want to be out here just talking.
But I feel like
to know your favorite color.
Some people want that in their 20s, and then like as they turn like 27, 28, they're like, ooh, maybe I should actually get myself settled and like figure my life out, you know, because they're like approaching those 30s and they're like, ooh, and then they start like dating seriously, you know.
But like, that's so long. Like, why is there a time frame of you to figure out who you are and what you...
I feel like society.
Like, it's so dumb because it's like, you should know within yourself if you're ready to be with someone. It shouldn't be like, oh, okay.
But then when people get married at 20, people are like, you're crazy. But if they really feel it like that, whatever. Like, I feel it's stupid, but if they want to, like, whatever is your life.
Love is love, you know what I mean? Like, especially with Valentine's Day coming up, I basically wrote something on my story. That's why he was like, you deserve love. Oh. I wrote something like article-ish, but it was like, and then I deleted it. You didn't see it. Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I'll show you later.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, like, I'm not bitter about Valentine's Day. I think it's just the representation of me knowing that I settle for the bare minimum. Okay. And that, like, the things that I attract in relationships, whether it be romantic or not, is just, like, I think I'm undeserving of the best. And that's why that was my epiphany for Valentine's Day. Wow. Because I was like, I just want someone to romance the hell out of me. But then I was like, that's just such an unrealistic thing that
I told Craig he wasn't romantic and he was really offended.
He is romantic a little bit.
But he is not in what I think romantic is. Like, no, I think he's romantic in, like, we do little stuff for each other, like, whatever. Yeah. But I mean, like, he's not romantic in surprising me. How do I, like...
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Movie romantic.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm a person that grew up on reading books and like watching movies, and so I have like, but I have like high romantic means something completely different. What he's doing right now is like not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, okay, that's what I expect. Do you know what I mean? That's what I expect from a relationship. All these what I call romantic is like what would like, oh my god, I'm so surprised, like this is amazing.
This is like, oh my god, I never expected that.
You know, like him bringing, for example, like I don't like roses, but like my favorite flowers are tulips. If you just brought me like home like a little bit of flowers, like I'd be like, wow, this is so cute.
This is so cute, right?
Or like just bring some food randomly, whatever. Like,
yeah, he's a Sagittarius man.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like, I am romantic, but I'm like, okay, yes, but also no. Like, no, it's not romantic because he's like very like touchy-feely, cuddly, whatever. But he's not gesture romantic.
Yeah, he does the romance that he likes, basically. Like his.
Well, it also I'm like, okay, we're students, we don't have the money to like do romantic gestures.
But it's like you can do things in budget, or it doesn't even have to cost money. Like it's not even materialism that you're expecting. Like
I just like being surprised romantic. Like I don't know how to explain.
Like, you could come home and he's like made food or like had candlelit dinner or some shit, like spontaneous shit. And
when Craig has a bad day, when he had a really bad day one time and he had to go home like to his house, family's house, I made him like his favorite food, and like I made the table look nice. I cooked the favorite food, and then he came home and it was all ready.
That's
right. He would not do that. It's okay, but he would not do that for me. Like, and he would tell me, "Oh, I'll make you food when you come home."
Yeah.
But I want to be surprised.
Surprise me. It's not hard. But no, I've never like. This
is like complaining on a high level. Like I'm happy in my relationship. We were just having this conversation.
I don't want to draw out my ex, but it's like that's all I asked for. Like I just wanted to
give me a little romance. Give me a little movie romance.
A little bit. Like all I asked for.
Movies ruining relationships out here.
But that's the thing. Like I watched movies, I read books, and was like, okay, that's.
Also, fan fictions didn't help.
Didn't help. And then writing your own fan fiction didn't help either.
I never wrote my own fan fiction.
I have a whole story about this man that I created. But yeah, so it's just like, okay, cool. That's movie. That's fantasy. I don't expect that because that's something that's out of reach. Like I don't want that.
I don't want the cringy. Like I don't want rose petals to the bed because I would like run away.
Because you like tulips.
Yeah, but I know it's like when it's too much, it's too much. I'm a very complicated person, okay? Like
I like the too much.
It's a thin line between romantic and then it gets cringy at some point.
I like the cringe. Give me the cringe.
Give Shania the cringe.
Give me the cringe. Like so like on Valentine's Day, I would be like, I just want a rose, like one rose, a simple rose.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about any other gift. I just want a rose.
Yeah.
Oh, roses, plural. If you can't find a rose,
yeah,
it's fine. But the thing is, I would have to ask.
Yeah, I don't want to ask.
Am I asking?
I do not want to ask for stuff. I want you to know what I want. and
that makes women sound insane. Like, oh, you should know. But like, if I tell you, hey, I'm a romantic person. Hey, this would make me feel nice on this day or at this event. Like, you know, remember and then do it.
But also, you know, TikToks are kind of ruining it because there's like, ooh, I told my boyfriend I was feeling bad and he made me this box with like all my favorite things. And I was like,
oh my God.
I want that. But maybe it's all fake. Maybe they're just like making the box for themselves.
No, but the thing is, guys can do it. They just don't. That's the thing.
Oh my God.
I've met guys in my single years of 7 months.
Yeah.
And I've met people who want to show me that, but they're not the person that I want. So it's like, I know it can exist within people. So why do I think, and then I run away from those people. And then I'm like, oh, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve the love they give me.
You
like,
do.
What the fuck? What is wrong with me? Yeah, but like, that's what I value within myself.
We're going to change that.
I mean, we'll see.
Don't worry. Also, my problem is like my mom's fiance. He like holds the door open for her,
oh my God,
and he opens the car door for her, and he grabs the chair for her, and I'm like, wow. Like I know we're supposed to be like feminists, we can do everything ourselves. Yes, okay, but you know, I also want a bit like I know I can grab the door myself.
I want to be rude.
But I also want someone to open the door for me once in a while.
I want to be rude. That's what I mean. Okay, like feminism, all that, but woo me, the fuck.
I want a little bit of, what do you call it, like
chivalry.
Chivalry, yeah.
Yeah.
Chivalry is dead.
It is dead.
I will literally
will be chivalrous.
But sometimes Craig, when he remembers, he does do the chair thing for me.
Oh,
but it's like 3 out of 4 times. 3 out of 5.
But he still does it.
Sometimes. I'm like,
he's a good boy.
It's usually when we were in Luxembourg and he saw like my mom's saying all this stuff.
Just take him to Luxembourg all the time and then be like, this is the representation.
Though my mom's like fiance, he's like, you know, he is setting a high standard. for like other guys around. But then also he has his flaws, so it's okay. Like he's still a bit like jealous, which I'm not down for. Like I have no time for jealousy in this. I know you're a jealous person, but you do you.
Because I'm possessive.
This just turned into a rant. So sorry.
Sorry about that. Because like it's just Valentine's Day is coming up. It's pissing me off.
I hate Valentine's Day because it's just capitalism. But we are going out for dinner.
I hate you so much.
Me and Craig just want excuses to go out for dinner, okay? Like,
why did you say like you're so serious? That was funny. Yeah, I hate you personally. This is my first Valentine's Day single. I don't know what
you can come with us to dinner.
No, I'm not gonna.
Can you imagine the waitress like
sit there? Like, why is she? Like, I'd be like, hi guys. Hi. I'm
us two with a child.
No, fuck Valentine's Day. But
if you're a parent, do you have to spend your Valentine's Day with your child?
I guess, like, because not everybody can be a babysitter. Do you know what I mean?
Interesting. See, I don't want to get, like, low-key. I don't understand why people get their babies in their 20s because I'm trying to live my life.
I want to try to do stuff and shit. Like I want to travel.
I'm really good with kids. Like, you know.
Amazing, yeah.
But, yeah, traveling. It's awkward because it's going to cry on the plane and then everyone's going to look at you and going to be like, what the fuck? Why did they take a baby anyway?
Yeah.
And that will be, like... Until your child is like 8, you have to like watch them, like you help them the whole time because they're not like
they can't do shit. No, by the time my child is 5, it'll be able to cook for itself.
Yeah.
Yep, that was me.
I just feel like that's why like I'm trying to like live my life, go out, like visit places, like, and also you have to pay for an extra person every time you do stuff.
An extra mini person. That's gonna be so grateful.
It's like less. Like, I don't understand why people take babies on, like, trips they're not going to remember.
Right?
But then they want to do the trips and they have a baby. So I'm like, okay, I get it.
But, like, no.
I don't know.
I'm that person in a supermarket who's like, why did you bring your kid here? But
then, like, they can't have a babysitter. Yeah.
Because it's a supermarket.
But I'm also like, why are these people bringing their kids and then complaining that the kids want, like, a bunch of stuff? But then I'm like, okay, they can't put their kids anywhere else. So I'm like, I get it. But also, like, see, this is what I mean. I get along great with children. I'm excited that I have a nephew, Craig's nephew. Like, I love spending time with kids for like a few hours.
And then go away.
Yeah.
Like, every time my nieces and nephews come for the weekend, I'm like, oh my God, why are you here? Like, every time they enter, I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm staying for the weekend. Can we play it? No. Leave me alone. Literally, I'll get dressed and ready to go out because it's the fucking weekend. Yeah. I'm in my 20s. And they're like, where are you going? Mind your business. And then, can I come with you? No.
Also, when you have a kid, like, you have to buy extra food. You have to buy, like, diapers. You have to buy, like...
Oh my God, you know how expensive nappies are and wipes.
Yeah.
Wipes and then fucking like pseudo.
And you have to like when Craig's brother and his wife were pregnant, like the amount of stuff they bought, I was like, oh my God. Like, but you have to. They weren't even being crazy. Well.
Yeah, it's just like
I was like, rational. The money I need to spend money on myself in my 20s. I'm so sorry.
So much money.
I'm gotta be self.
If you're
what's the TikTok thing?
What's the TikTok thing?
It's like a sound where it's like, I gotta. It's something like I gotta take care of me or something like that. Like I gotta look after me.
Oh, I gotta take care of me, Lucius.
No, I gotta take care of me first or something like that. It's like really angry.
Yeah, Cookie from Empire.
Yeah. And I'm like that. That is very much like. Also, when people are like complaining that people are having less kids and getting pets, like, leave people alone.
Yeah.
Why do you want us to be miserable like you? Like, I feel like loads of parents want people to have kids so they have to go through the same misery as them. It's like, if you didn't want a kid, no one forced you to have a kid.
Forced to.
Other people want to have a kid, and that's great because they're loving parents. But I feel like some people just are getting babies because they think it's the next step.
Yeah.
And then they're complaining.
Yeah.
And then they want other people to have the same misery.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, we're all into this collective parent misery thing, but like misery loves company, and I'm also not trying to do all of that.
And one more thing, I hate when you like when people like even me and Craig, like we've been dating now and we're all happy and blah blah blah, and then people that are like 50 come up to us and they're like, yeah, watch when you're like married for 25 years, you're gonna hate each other. I'm like, if I ever hate Craig, I will leave Craig. I'm not trying to stay in an unloved
relationship for so long.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I hate when people are like, just wait, you're gonna hate. I hate my wife. I'm like, okay, why are you with her then? Like, leave her.
Exactly. Like, I just don't understand.
I'm not trying to hate my partner at any point.
Why are you projecting negativity onto my future?
Yeah, like leave
how
me alone.
You? Do you know what I mean? I don't even know you, first of all.
If you got married because you thought this was like, and now you're in the wrong, just leave this person.
Just leave.
Why are you, like, why? Why do you want me to suffer like you?
Because our generations are quitters, apparently. We just quit when things get hard, and that's what they all say. My mom's so miserable. She's always just like, oh, this generation. I don't know what's going to happen to you guys, but, you know, it's going to be hard for you. And I was like, okay, well, when all of you lot die out, you know, like... don't want you to, but you know, maybe it'll get a bit better because you lot both vote for Boris Johnson. So
oh my god, I saw so many people complaining about Boris Johnson today. I'm like, how are so many people complaining but he got voted in? Like, explain that to me.
Do you know what I mean?
Some people or maybe I'm just like, I guess I'm in a bubble of liberal social media, but it's so many people where I'm like, how did he win? But I guess there's more. I think it's because it's probably the people that don't live in London. Yeah,
people. It's like
they go out to vote more and stuff.
They're the ones who are setting up this horrible future, which they're afraid for us for, and then be like, I'm so scared for you. But like, you built this for us.
But also, there's this thing where people they turn more conservative the older they get.
It's because they're more concerned about their taxes and their money instead of being collective. Literally, everyone's like, oh,
why do you want people to suffer?
I'm not selfish.
Why do you hate the poor?
Why do you hate the NHS?
Why do you hate the poor? People are like, yeah, the poor can die out. I don't care. Like, let them live on the street.
We've got 24 hours.
Yeah. Like, I can't help it if they didn't use their 24 hours to make more money in their low-wage job. It's not my problem.
That's literally not their problem. But yeah, we need to just break generational curses and just do things when you want to do them.
Use your 24 hours.
Use your 24 hours to do what the fuck you want.
Don't go to sleep. Like, sleep from like 1 to 3 in the morning. Like, 2 hours is enough, bestie. Get up, do a run.
Do your skincare.
Do your skincare. Work, read a book.
Make a smoothie.
You know? And do some meditation.
And then go to your office.
Yeah,
for like 2 hours.
Like, do not even try to go like rest for 1 second. Work the full 8 hours, like every second possible. Even though she's never do not take a break.
A full 8 hours. I'm gonna become an influencer. I'm gonna do it because I'm tired.
When she said we have the same 24 hours as Beyonce, I was like, no, girl. Now we're just like. Beyonce has like a cook, a driver, a nanny. Like she can only focus on her career.
People who help her.
Yeah.
I watched Homecoming 2 days ago.
That was good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It made me cry. I clapped like bare times in my living room. I was like, why am I clapping? They can't hear me. Like I clapped. And I was like, that is the... If I'm gonna take anything from Beyonce, it's not how exhausted that she gets, because she literally said that.
Yeah.
Don't exhaust yourself because I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just the ambition and the work ethic that she does have. So it's not fucking time, Molly May.
I'm just sick of people like
perseverance.
No, all their success being based on ambition, because you have to be honest that sometimes you had contacts, sometimes no, but I'm saying sometimes you had privileges.
Yeah.
It's not all. If it was just ambition, then more people would be in jobs they actually like. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to have ambition. I'm just saying sometimes
if it was that alone, then people would be where they want to be in this life.
Yeah.
Well, most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that ain't it. But yeah, anyway, to conclude, guys, because
I don't even know where this went.
Yeah.
We're gonna maybe do one on Valentine's Day. One episode. Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day. And I can rant more about how I'm lonely and single. No, I'm joking. But how it fucking sucks, and I just want chocolate. If any of our fans want to send me roses
and chocolate,
DM me and I will send
white
you my
chocolate
address.
is preferred for Shania. Dark chocolate for me.
You already know. Because that's why I missed you.
Okay, guys. Love you. Bye.